Nirvan Ramesh comes on to bowl his second over of the game. So that one spins up in the air, should be a catch. Luke Proctor comes across, and Nirvan Ramesh, on his first-class debut, has got the huge wickets of Colin Ingram. What a moment that is for the 17-year-old from Westminster School. Nirvan Ramesh, take a bow, young fella. Absolutely brilliant bowling. And to get a wicket with just his 7th delivery in the first-class format, well, that is quite simply outstanding. Glamorgan 103 for 4. Ingram goes for 18 from 22. And Harry Butler, what a wicket that is.
Massive, massive wicket for the young man. And big one in the context of the game as well. A lovely angle here from the comms box. Bowling around the wicket, just gets a little bit of drift, a little bit of flight into the left-handed Ingram. And he tries to play against the spin as it drops in front of him. And as it drops, he just gets a little bit of bite and just takes that leading edge and sails away. For a minute, I thought he was going to land in the gap, just wide of that mid-off fielder, but he gets round and it hangs in the air and is able to get round quite comfortably to take the catch. And massive celebration for the Northants lads, getting around the young lad. And a massive, massive wicket for Ramesh.
So final ball of the 120th over. And that one has struck him in front of the stumps, and Nirvan Ramesh has got his 2nd wicket on Northamptonshire first-class debut. James Harris pinned LBW right in front of the stumps, and he has to depart for 13 from 44 deliveries. Glamorgan 463 for 9. Again, that is a lovely moment for the 17-year-old. Of course, he's already featured for Northants in the List A format, but here on first-class debut at his home ground of Wantage Road, he's now added a 2nd wicket and done so with a wicket maiden. Very, very well bowled Nirvan Ramesh. And we have also got our answer to the previous question. So there will not be a declaration here from Sam Northeast and Glamorgan, because Asita Fernando is striding out to the middle. Fernando this time goes for the big sweep, spoons up in the air, and a simple catch for Justin Broad. That will be the end of the first innings here at Wantage Road. Glamorgan bowled out for 467 runs in the 122nd over. Nirvan Ramesh, the 17-year-old, making his first-class bow for Northamptonshire County Cricket Club, has finished with figures of 3 for 42 from his 14.4 overs bowled.
Nirvan, many congratulations on the debut and on your first wicket as well. Have you enjoyed your first day in first-class cricket?
Yeah, it was a great day, to be honest. The second I got to bowl was brilliant. We wanted to do this for a long time. Probably not as well as the boys wanted to do, but we still fought hard. Tough day out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Just to go through the day in sequence, you started off by getting your playing cap with a little bit of an address from former assistant coach Phil Rowe, talking about some of the other great spinners who've played here before you.
Yeah, it's an honour to represent this county, and an honour to be playing the same club as some of the greats like Kumble and so on.
He said, and I know, and mentioning those sort of names, Kumble Swan and Monty Panesar and so on, that he wanted it to be an encouragement rather than a sort of terrifying experience. Presumably you regard it as that, as an encouragement to what is possible.
Yeah, I mean, this club has had some great spinners, so hopefully I can keep plugging away and get near close to them.
Was this actually, you saying it's something you've wanted for a long time? Has the debut come perhaps a bit sooner than you'd expected? Because I know you spoke to BBC Radio Northampton on the cricket show on the Academy earlier on in the season, had a chat with us, and I know you were hoping then obviously to get some first-class experience. Has it come a bit sooner than you thought?
Well, first it's all down to the coaches and their belief and trust they put in me and how they backed me and helped me along the way. I'm really grateful for all of them. Yeah, so I was only in the academy for 4 months, so it's been a bit of a jump, but it's been a very enjoyable one.
Because you haven't actually played, I mean, normally the route is you go through second team cricket, but you've actually played very little second 11 cricket, because as you say, it has all happened fairly quickly.
Yeah, and I give all thanks and credit to Buffon and Whitey for all the faith they put in me and the guidance they've given me. I've been here for quite a short time, but it's been an enjoyable one.
Nobody gets to this stage without, as you say, a lot of support. You've talked about the coaches, but obviously there are going to be people at your school at Westminster, your family, Bronsbury Cricket Club. Lots of people, I'm sure, have had a part in this.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, a lot of people in London who've helped me along my journey, things behind the scenes that no one really sees. So it's great for me to do this, wear the cap for them as well.
We were talking earlier about the fact that there's only 2 players that have played Championship cricket for Northamptonshire younger than you since the war, one of them being Safe Sabe, who've been out with on the field all day, and another one being Peter Willey, who was watching, David Willey's dad, who was watching, I know, from the crowd today. Are you conscious of having made just a little bit of history today?
No, not really. I just want to try and give my best and contribute as much as I can for us to get the win in this game. But the boys have been really supportive of me throughout since I've joined. It's been a great experience.
How important was the experience you got playing those couple of Metrobank Cup matches? It must have been useful just to get the idea of the dressing room and the idea of first team cricket.
Yeah, it was very good experience, especially even travelling with the team as well. I mean, playing under great captains like Lou and Procky. They've been really helpful, and the whole team's been really supportive.
And you might have actually had a bit more experience had you not managed to get yourself hit on the head backing up during one of those games. Okay, now I take it.
Yeah, just try and catch it next time, I guess.
Well, you said it. Let's talk about a bit about that wicket today, because your 7th ball in first-class cricket, picking up a wicket, good catch by Luke Proctor, and not a bad first one, Colin Ingram.
Yeah, I mean, I was just trying to focus on hitting the stumps and trying to build as much pressure as possible, and also the backing Procky had in me to bring me on before lunch was great.
I was going to say, was that important? Because often they say it's the best thing to try and get a young bowler into the game as soon as possible, and that was, I'm sure, very much in Luke Proctor's mind.
Yeah, I mean, he's backed me all the way and been really helpful and really great to me, and I value it greatly.
So the ball went up in the air, Procky was underneath it. What were you thinking?
Well, he said, "Oh no," mid-air, so, but I had no doubts in him whatsoever.
No, he took it well, and I mean, your celebration was great and very spontaneous. That must have been a fantastic moment.
Yeah, I mean, great moment for all the work I've put in, all the work these guys have put in, just to do it for me, my family, and my coaches was brilliant.
I think Colin Ingram was a first-class cricketer before you were born, and he's pushing 1,000 runs for the season. It's not a bad first one to get.
Yeah, hopefully I'll catch up soon. But yeah, I mean, it was just great to be out there. 100%.
So, as you say, it's been a tough game for Northamptonshire, but you go again tomorrow, and hoping to get a bit more on the wickets column, a few more on the wickets column.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty tough out there. I thought Tri batted really well. We hit our lengths really well. We fought hard in the field. Just didn't really go our way today, but we'll be back strong tomorrow.
That's great. Thank you very much.